Ja, life mein eki truth high. Nobody is truly yours. We all are on our own journeys. Sometimes our paths cross, we share moments, laughter, tears, but eventually everyone moves on. It's like that saying, apna team ayega. We wait for our time, chase our dreams, build our lives. And somewhere in this chaos, we crave connection, belonging. We long for someone to say, don't worry, I'm here. But life has a funny way of showing us. By kud hi sampalna padega. This is where the story of the 7 brothers and their sister hits home. It's a classic Buddhist tale about attachment, detachment, and the ultimate truth of self-reliance. Once upon a time, in a village nestled amidst lush green fields, lived 7 brothers and their sister. They were orphans, their parents lost to the cruel hands of fate. The eldest brother, barely a man himself, took it upon himself to care for his siblings. Life was tough, a constant struggle for survival, but they had each other, and that's all that mattered. The sister, with her kind heart and gentle spirit, became the glue that held them together. She cooked, cleaned, mended their clothes, and filled their lives with laughter and love. The brothers, in turn, vowed to protect her, to be her strength and support, always. Years passed, and the brothers grew up, each learning a trade to earn a living. The sister blossomed into a beautiful young woman, her kindness and compassion radiating like sunshine. The brothers, protective as ever, decided it was time for her to marry. They found a suitable match, a young man from a nearby village, hardworking and kind. The sister, though hesitant to leave her brothers, agreed for their happiness. She bid farewell to her childhood home, her heart heavy with a premonition she couldn't quite place. Life took its course. The brothers, busy with their lives, visited their sister less frequently. They reassured themselves, she's happy in her new home. But deep down, a nagging guilt began to gnaw at their hearts. One day a rumor spread through the village, a rumor so shocking, so unbelievable, that the brothers refused to believe it. Their sister, their beloved sister, had fallen terribly ill. A strange illness, they said, one that had no cure. The brothers, their hearts pounding in their chests, rushed to their sister's house. As they neared the village, a strange silence hung in the air, a silence that spoke volumes. They found their sister's house deserted, an eerie emptiness clinging to its walls. The villagers, their faces etched with fear and suspicion, finally revealed the truth. The sister had contracted a contagious disease, a disease so dreadful that everyone shunned her, even her own husband. Driven by fear, he had abandoned her in a dilapidated hut at the edge of the forest, leaving her to fend for herself. The brothers, their blood running cold, were shattered. The guilt, the remorse, the sheer terror of losing their sister, it all came crashing down upon them. They rushed towards the forest, their hearts filled with dread, their minds replaying memories of their sister's laughter, her love, her sacrifices. They reached the hut, its dilapidated walls mirroring their own broken spirits. The stench of sickness and decay hung heavy in the air. As they stepped inside, their hearts sank. Their sister, their once vibrant and cheerful sister, lay on a makeshift bed, her body ravaged by disease, her eyes barely open. But even in her weakened state, as she saw her brothers, a faint smile touched her lips. "You came," she whispered, her voice a mere rasp. The brothers, their eyes welling up, rushed to her side, their guilt and remorse overwhelming them. "We're here, little sister," the eldest brother choked out. "We're here now." But deep down, they knew it was too late. They had failed her, abandoned her in her hour of need. They had let fear dictate their actions, and now they were paying the price. The sister, sensing their thoughts, gathered her remaining strength and spoke, her voice weak but firm. "Brothers, don't blame yourselves. Life is unpredictable. People change, circumstances change. The only constant is change itself." Her words, filled with wisdom and acceptance, struck a chord within them. They realized the truth in her words. They had been so busy with their own lives, they had forgotten the impermanence of it all. The sister continued, her voice growing weaker. Don't grieve for me, brothers. I have lived my life, experienced love, laughter, and sorrow. It is the way of life. Remember me with joy, not sadness. And most importantly, remember the lesson this experience has taught you. The brothers, their hearts heavy with grief, listened intently, etching her words into their souls. Life will throw challenges your way, she whispered. People will come and go. But you, my brothers, must learn to face it all with courage and wisdom. Find your strength within, for that is the only strength that truly matters. With those words, the sister breathed her last, her face serene, her spirit finally at peace. The brothers, their eyes filled with tears, realized the depth of her words. They had lost their sister, but gained a wisdom far greater than they could have ever imagined. Life, as it always does, moved on. The brothers carried their sister's memory in their hearts, her words their guiding light. They learned to rely on themselves, to face life's challenges with courage and grace. They had come to terms with the truth. In this journey of life, we are all ultimately alone. But that didn't mean we couldn't connect, couldn't love, couldn't build meaningful relationships. It just meant we shouldn't cling to anyone or anything too tightly. For in the end, akele hi the akele hijana hai. And that's okay, because within us lies the strength, the resilience, the wisdom to navigate this journey called life. We just need to look within and find it.